fucking right amount of energy to start this episode.
All the energy inside of me to you. That's how much energy I have right now.
Oh, Jesus.
It's coursing from my feet to my heart.
Okay.
Oh, why did I just echo?
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Because you're screaming.
Well, it's my energy, Will.
You have great energy right now, and I'm really excited about it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Deadbeats. I'm Will.
I'm JT.
Okay. Hey, this is like, whoa. Stop. Dude, nice fucking shirt.
Thank you. Let me just do one of them.
There we go. Yeah. Take it off. All right. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Stop.
Shop at Deadbeats. Give me the link real quick. Give me an ad. Give him a link. Give him the link.
Did you say give him a wink? Because I did
the
that.
Link. Give him the link. While I do this, it can be an ad.
Oh, the link.
Huh? What?
Okay. I thought you said give him a wink. I gave him a wink.
If you give him a wink, it'll be little puddles everywhere.
All right. Jesus Christ. JT is wearing our new merch. He's wearing our Comfort Colors t-shirt. It is the purple one, Deadbeats Podcast on the front. Our logo's on the back. I'd be wearing one if I could, but
What happened to your shirt?
there you go. I'll explain. There it is. That looks good. Looks good
Looks good or great?
Looks great.
Looks great or amazing? Fantastic?
The second one.
Or sexual?
Yes. All right. That's enough.
Desires?
Stop.
You dream about me?
Oh my god.
You gonna ask me to marry you, then love bomb me until the day you break my heart into a million pieces? Is that what this shirt does? So, can't keep any of this, huh?
What are we doing? No,
I don't know.
We're keeping it all. And the shirt that I'm wearing is actually a shirt called Pendel Beer. It's a shirt that my friend who owns this beer distributor in Pennsylvania and Pendel sent it to me, and he also sent me some koozies. Dude, he's my best friend. He's fucking the best.
Say that again. This happened last time too, didn't it? Say it again. Say it again. And see if I don't come back there. I leave for a little bit. And you think you can just make false fucking claims about best friendships because they send you a koozie, you cheap tart? You fucking... I'm not going to say it because I'm better than this. You take it back.
He also sent me, it was the koozies and then this Kelly Green Pendel Beer shirt. Kelly Green because go Birds, go Eagles. Actually, dude, hold on. Wait a minute. Shout out Wayne, dude. Dope as fuck. You're the fucking man. We've been friends for years.
What are you doing to me right now?
Pause. Chill out. We've been friends since fucking elementary school. Dude, fucking Wayne, one of the fucking dopest people I ever met. What?
What is this? This is an episode you're doing this shit. We've had all day for this shit, and you're going to choose now to violently break me down in front of our friends?
Hold on. Let me tell you why Wayne's dope. Okay, nobody can replace you, JT. Let me tell you. Okay, listen. Nobody can replace you. You're my best friend. Okay, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Let me tell you why Wayne is so fucking dope, though. And if you guys are ever in Pendel, if you guys are ever in Pendel in Pennsylvania, please go.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick. Hang on. Sorry, I muted myself at the end there. I hope I didn't say anything bad. I'm trying not to crash out, Will, but I'm behind the wheel and I've had a couple beers. So.
Let me just give this dude his roses, dude. He's fucking. Shut up. Him and I have very similar childhoods and fucking just the way that we were brought up, dude. He's fucking such a dope individual. Wayne, if you're listening to this, you're the fucking man. Thank you so much for this and then for the koozies. Dude, he used to have my back in fucking school all the time. Like, if I was getting picked on by somebody in elementary school, he'd have my back. Had my fucking back. It's fucking dude.
If I was there, I have your back and your front. And you know it.
Okay. Shout out Wayne, dude. Fucking this kid.
Shout out Wayne.
I forget his fucking stupid name, this fucking fat blonde kid named Ed. Hope he's fucking doing terrible in life right now. He always used to pick on me for like no fucking reason because he was big, dumb, and fat. But Wayne had my back. You're the fucking man. Thank you, Wayne. Shout out, Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne. Hashtag miracles. Hashtag bless. Hashtag whatever. Fuck. I don't even want to record now. Wayne. I hope you... that Dr. Pep, that Mr. Pibb, that whatever you're drinking. I can't even call it fucking concentrate.
It's root beer. Zero sugar.
I don't even want to record.
Anyway.
Does this not mean anything to you?
Okay, that's enough.
Huh? I'm still
Dude, now our followers are going to be pissed.
Yeah, they should be. You talking about you?
Yeah, they're even pissed at me.
Yeah, they should be.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in a bad mood now.
Okay, I'm going to need you to chill out. I'm going to need you to reset.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Too easy.
Hey.
Too easy. I love it. Awesome. Okay, guys, we are back. With what are we doing?
Shout out Wayne. Hey Wayne, this big kid beat my ass one day and you had my back, Wayne. You see me this cool shirt, I'm a cheap little thing. You can get me to send me a koozie. That's where we were at, Will. You were breaking my fucking heart in a million pieces, and that's where we were at, and you couldn't even remember what you were doing. Go ahead, Will.
We have so much cool shit coming up, but we're going to talk about that midway through the episode. But today, we're talking about a movie that transcends, like, everything we do in life. Getting on an airplane, getting onto a roller coaster, driving behind a log truck. Sit there and tell me you're going to purposefully get behind a log truck after seeing this movie.
No. No. I moved
this franchise,
immediately.
Dude, this franchise has done something to an entire generation, and we're finally doing the latest installment of it. We're doing Final Destination, Bloodlines.
I saved a lot of lives that night. Lives that were never meant to be saved. They closed the restaurant after that. Said it needed additional renovations. But it never reopened. Eventually, they tore it down.
Wait, so you stopped the disaster?
Yes. But Death doesn't like it when you fuck with his plan.
Okay. First of all, let's break it down a little bit. Let's talk about the plot, but we're gonna get it into sections. The opening scene is always the most important opening scene in any of the Final Destination movies, right? We got the first one, which was the airplane. Second one, which was the highway. The third one, roller coaster. Fourth one, was it the fucking NASCAR thing? And then we got a highway, like a bridge highway. I know I'm missing one. What's another one? We have this one.
The bus
the
one?
What?
Wasn't there another? I don't know. They all run together.
Anyway.
Y'all got me disheveled.
Okay, chill the fuck out. But this one, dude, it's there. You see a couple named Iris and Paul, and it's I think it's in like the 40s, right? Like 40s or the 50s and 60s. You said?
I think. Could be wrong.
Anyway, Paul's taking Iris to like this new building. It's like almost like the Seattle Space Needle. It kind of looks like, and they're gonna have dinner up there. And Iris, I guess, didn't realize that she's afraid of heights, like as she was on the elevator, kind of going up to it. What did you think about this opening scene? What did you think about the whole Space Needle and the whole process with that becoming a new fear, right? It's just going to something like that or going to something that's like super high up.
So glad you asked me this question because I can totally talk about it.
Okay.
Now, this is probably one of the best endings. This was the best part of the movie to me, if I'm being honest with you, is the opening scene to this. It's probably it is the best opening scene to me. Mm-hmm. It used to be the highway scene, you know. This is the best scene of the whole movie. Finding out you're scared of something, I really related that because I didn't think I was claustrophobic until I had to, when I had my injury to my shoulder, I had to go into like a machine and it freaked out. So I can totally understand, like, you're living a fear for the first time and it's happening. You don't realize it's there, and it just amplifies your whole senses. And I think that's what spun on her
It had
What do you
to.
call it?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
gift.
it had to. The premonition, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
the premonition that just kind of brought that up. 100%. They're just a boyfriend and girlfriend kind of couple in the very beginning, right? And then they're enjoying it, and then obviously Iris is starting to have like these feelings of like very uneasiness, and the elevator wasn't, it was
I
like
would not.
full. The elevator engineer was like, yeah, we finished the construction 5 months ahead of schedule, and Iris is like, is that okay? Like, is
And
that
wasn't
right?
he?
Like,
And
is
wasn't
that
he
safe?
telling more people to get on too? He's like, we can get more or whatever. I'm like,
Everybody, come on, come on.
Jesus.
Yep. Almost at capacity for sure. Then they get to the top, but they realize the reservations weren't there anymore. Which Paul was like, fuck it, let's just still hang out. Let's dance. Let's get drinks. Let's go to the
Love
very
Paul's
top.
attitude.
Yeah, Paul is dope, dude. Paul's a good guy. Brings her out to the top as she's scared, right? Obviously scared. And he's like, hey, like, I love you so much. Da 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 da. Like, will you marry me? Gets down on one knee, and she's like, do you mean us? She's pregnant as fuck. Yeah.
My heart leapt from my chest. I said, oh.
But there's this fucking little shit kid. There's this fucking
Dude.
shit kid.
I want to find him. No. I want to find his fucking parents. I'm going to find everybody that's ever seen him or had something to do with him being alive. This little fucking rat. This little rascal. Fucking
Throwing
asshole,
fucking
dude.
pennies off the fucking roof, right? And the
Ooh.
fucking security guard's like, hey, don't do that. Don't fucking do that. You're going to kill someone. And the kid's like, fuck you. Whatever. Throws it. And it gets sucked into like the air vent and then stops a propeller blade, right, for the AC, which obviously, like, of course, like, ridiculous, right? Super ridiculous. Sure.
Why not? Makes sense.
Stops the fucking blade, right? And then the blade starts getting like kind of like, fucking a lot of pressure on it. Once it starts going again, the blade pops off and hits this gas thing and starts a gas leak. Right. Of course. Right. Of course. All that shit happens. Then they go back inside and then they get on the dance floor to celebrate that she's, hey, we're going to get married. Da, da, da. On the dance floor, of course there is. It's a big circle and it's a clear glass. It's glass right beneath their feet so they can see the bottom.
Who would dance on that shit? You can literally see Earth underneath you from hundreds of feet up.
Yeah.
Would not have got on it.
100%. So it starts to like crack, right? And then, of course, though, like this little thing on the chandelier falls just so perfectly and fucking cracks it. And then obviously the pressure of people being on it continues to crack it more.
Death is like a Rube what do you call it? Rube Goldberg design machine where you have to do like all these elaborate shit that happen. Like a penny dude getting caught in the air duct and this one little chandelier and all this chaos happens. Like, why is Death gotta be so petty?
Yeah, Death's being a fucking petty ass bitch right now.
Yeah, why not? Whoa, I don't claim none of that. Like, hey.
Death, you're being a petty bitch, dude.
Stop. I don't want anything to happen to you. Maybe Wayne.
Nothing's gonna happen to me. Maybe Wayne.
Take that back too. I take that back too.
Okay. All right. So anyway, I'm not going to get like too much into it, right? Floor breaks through. People fall, right? Paul falls, but he's grabbing onto a fucking chunk of glass, and you see his hands just getting fucking sliced up, blood everywhere. Nuts. No. And he finally falls. The whole fucking thing, there's so much like fucking chaos that's going on. Some dude gets split by the elevator. The fucking ladies are running on fire. There's a little child, though, that hid in this little container. His wife put him in a little container, in this metal container, whatever, that saved him. Everybody ended up dying in that building. Iris was the second to the last person to die, and then that little kid was the very last person to die.
Yeah.
And then immediately, though, as soon as that was done, you get woken up, and you meet this girl. Her name is Stephanie, and she's just in the middle of class, and apparently she's been having these dreams constantly. And she's like, it's about my grandmom Iris, and I just see her in this building, and I keep on reliving it. Her roommate's like, go home and figure it out.
Yeah.
Go home and figure it the fuck out.
Get the fuck away from me, you fucking weirdo. Go home.
100%.
Go detective this somewhere else.
So then Iris goes home, and everybody's being super secretive. Not Iris, I'm sorry, Stephanie goes home, and everybody's being super secretive because she wants to learn about her grandmom Iris, and everybody's like, no, don't fucking, she's fucking crazy. She's a psycho, da 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 da. And she's like, what the fuck? Like, I keep on having this dream. I have to learn about her. Like, I need to know about her. Eventually, she finds her address, right, and then goes and to this compound that like I would never have gone near it.
Oh no, it'd be stranger danger written all over that. Maybe you wouldn't go
100%.
near there on purpose unless you're like in the back of a van.
100%, 100%. You're so fucking nuts. Anyway, all right. She's knocking. Hey, let me in. Iris is like, "Fuck you. Who are you?" Da da da. She's like, I'm your granddaughter." Lets her in and then tells her everything. She's like, "Hey,
Oh yeah,
death is coming for you. Like, death is coming for us." The whole thing is so fucking crazy. Anyway, I'll get to the whole like death thing after this.
would you have believed her if you would have went to your
No,
grandfather's house? He's like, "Come here, Will.
no,
Death's coming to kill us and all this, and you're in trouble."
not until the thing happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm
With
getting
what
at. Like,
happened now.
would it take
No.
you to that point to believe it?
100%. Yeah, it would have brought me to that point too. Because Stephanie's like, "I'm gone. Fuck this. I'm out. Like, you're crazy. Dude, everybody was right." So she's walking out, and Iris is like, "No, Stephanie, wait." And Iris hasn't left this building in fucking years because it was her turn to die. She was the second to the last person to die. It took years and years and years for everybody in that fucking tower to die, right? The way that they should have and the way that they did in Iris's premonition.
Yeah.
So Iris is next. Iris is like, "You know what? If seeing is believing, here you go." Steps back. The fucking northwest-south fucking thing that's on top of her house gets kicked
The
off.
weather main.
Yeah. Hits this fucking pressurized canister and it fucking shoots and gets right in her, like fucking shoots right through her jaw.
That's pretty good.
Which was cool though because that's how she died in the premonition. She got fucking
Yeah.
impaled through that jaw, which is so fucking sick how they did that. And yeah, hey, guess what? Stephanie became a believer. So
Yeah, right then. Like, and death, well, death was ready, like outside that door, just cranking it, waiting for Iris to
Death.
come out there. When he did, he blew his fucking load.
oh, dude, he was ready. He's so fucking ready. So now Stephanie has to tell her family, like, "Guys, we're next." And the family's like, "Shut the fuck up." Like, "No, we're not." Like, "Shut the fuck up." Like, you're nuts as well. Like, "Shut the fuck up." Nobody's listening. Because, again, nobody's going to pay attention to her. And then the cookout happens.
Let me tell you, this scene gave me so much anxiety. Will, can I drive a little bit and jump around?
Yeah. Take it.
This scene had the whole family there, and Stephanie comes back. Some key moments I want to stand that made me almost want to cringe because I got like weird phobias and nasty stuff. When
Yeah,
that
100%.
glass broke and went into the ice, and you're thinking that's going to be what causes it, and everybody's about to drink this ice full of glass, killed me. When that kid was on the trampoline jumping, and you saw underneath it there was a rake. You know what I mean? And he could have easily like broke himself in half. That killed me. There were so many moments in this span, and this is what Final Destination does so well. Maybe not throughout the whole movie, because sometimes I feel like they got a little bit lazy in some parts of this movie.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But this scene was to a T, misled, misdirection, and it was like we've been conditioned for like it's been 14 years since the last movie, right? So we've had 14
long
years
time.
to kind of desensitize to it, but this took us like anxiety. It's just insane. It's just crazy. Will, anxiety,
Dude,
Did
I
you have
agree.
anxiety?
I had so much anxiety during that part of the fucking scene of the movie because they were playing it up so much, like, "Oh, this could happen. The fucking drink, the rake," and I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's gonna happen next?
How did you feel about
What did
happened
you
to them?
think?
Was going to
Oh.
happen? Or now, what did you think? Yeah, what was your reaction to what finally happened?
Dude, when it finally happened, I was like,
Oh, don't say it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I had the one part. Sorry. Go ahead.
that's dope. I was like, that's fucking cool. It was cool the way it happened. I also like, I'm not a huge fan of like death being so strategic in these movies. This is my gripe with Final Destination. Death is extremely particular with how these things are carried out. And I get it, right? But like, first of all, the rake being put back where it needed to go, right? And then something hit the fucking water hose, and the hose started expanding which knocked the rake over, which like knocked something else over, and fucking a Jenga game got knocked over, and then it knocked a glass with that shard of glass in the fucking drink over, and then the fucking rake hit the lawnmower the way it needed to be hit. Like it's just like it was to me. It's funny because I'm like, oh, I don't like shit that's like non-realistic, but like I'd fucking like Jason, you know, Voorhees and you know, he's a zombie and all that shit, but like I'm super particular with these. Yeah, there you go. Because I don't like it being too. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't know. Does that make sense? Okay.
It does. I appreciate the build up of anxiety because I think that's the biggest part that can really freak me out. Is like, oh god, and dude, you know, like we found out during the Evil Dead episode with the glass and things happen to your skin, and I can't take it.
Yeah.
So when that dude
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I'm with you 1,000%. So anyway, so that's exactly what happens, right? So a glass breaks inside of this fucking glass, and people are like, oh, I'm gonna drink this, I'm gonna drink that. There was a girl that started coughing, and she's like, is there a bug in my drink?
Is there a bug in my drink? Did you guys get a bug in there?
So anyway, the rake gets put back the way that the rake needs to get put back. And that's exactly what happened, right? The rake is back, and then something hit the fucking hose to make it start turning on, and then it knocked the rake over, which the rake then hit the lawnmower to start going. And then but like before that happened, though, a Jenga game got knocked over, and the glass shard that fell into the drink was in the middle of the grass. Yeah. Stephanie shows up. The uncle was like, Stephanie, so good to see you. Jumps off the fucking trampoline, walks in the grass, steps through the glass in his foot. He's jumping back with one foot, falls on his back, and then here comes a lawnmower right over his fucking face. Yeah. Right over his face.
Is it sad to say that the glass in the foot got me worse than the lawnmower to the face?
No, because that would have got me too. Yeah, that would have got me too. But anyway, now everybody's starting to believe Stephanie after this shit, right? Yeah. So Stephanie, the way that she does it is actually pretty sick. So she got everybody that was in that tower, right, in Iris's premonition, right, of everybody dying, everybody in that tower, from who died first to who died the very last. So many people, right? So many people. And it took years for it to catch up to all of them. And all of these people had families. So what had to happen was the person who was killed, if they had a family, then it was on to the family members. Whoever the oldest son was. Yep. They were never supposed to be alive. So whoever the oldest kids were, whoever, if they had kids, they had to die. If their kids had kids, and they had to die until it moved on to the next person who died in the tower. So it was just going through this entire years and years and years and years until it finally reached Iris. It was Iris, and then that little boy, if you guys remember that little boy. So Iris died, that we've seen, right? Because she stepped out, death got her. Now it's on to the family. Being on to the family, it was on her uncle first. And after her uncle died, then it was on to her uncle's children.
Which was three of them.
They had three of them. Yep, they had three of them. And then after that, it was on to the uncle's sister, right? Which is then Stephanie, and then her brother Charlie. Yeah. Those were the last, right, to die. And obviously, in order for Stephanie and Charlie to die, their estranged mother had to die first, right? Which she had left for whatever, right? They kind of talk about it a little bit, but you know, she left and isn't a good mother, whatever, blah blah blah, whatever, blah blah blah. But then they realize after the uncle died, it's on to this next guy, whose name is, I had his name here, Eric. I liked Eric, dude. He reminded me of Bam Margera. You didn't like Eric?
He was all right. He had like a little dick moment in there, a little bit. Well, the one scene, the hospital.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of like, okay.
I can't wait to talk about one of these scenes. Sorry.
Oh, I know.
I can't wait to talk about Stephanie.
Yeah, I'm with you. Stephanie knows that Eric is next, right? Yeah. So she's like, Eric, stay safe. And he's like, fuck you. Like, his dad just died. Like, fuck you. cut the scene. Eric is working at his tattoo shop, and he's closing up. Dude, the way this whole thing was set up, I was giddy. Like, I was like, how's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? Right? And again, I guess this is just like coincidence working, and we'll explain why in a little bit. He fucking turns the fan on. The fan has these chains. The chain fucking fell and perfectly caught his fucking nose ring, and it starts catching, and he knocks over solvent, and the solvent's on fire, and it's just fucking nuts. Insane scene.
Yeah.
The scene ends with you thinking that he was dead. Right? And then Stephanie's like, I haven't heard from Eric. Charlie, have you heard from Eric? And they're like, no. So they rush over to his house, and Eric's fine. He's there, and he's alive.
They put that scene in the horror teaser, so you thought that was like going to be one of the deaths, if you remember. And it was like, I was like,
phenomenal.
aren't they showing one of the coolest things? This is so weird for them to do. And then I see why now.
Yeah. And it was and it was a trick. Yeah, 100%. So they're following. Yep. So Stephanie is following Eric, and it's like, anything can happen. You could be walking down the road, and this, somebody could blow a leaf blower in your face, or it could, these kids that are kicking the soccer ball could hit you in the face, and you could fall into the street and get hit. It's just fucking nuts. Yeah, we're getting there. And Eric's like, nothing's going to happen. Shut the fuck up. And then Eric starts like fucking dry humping the trash can wheel or the trash truck wheel. And he's like, nothing's going to happen. Like, shut the fuck up. And as that's happening, Eric's sister, his little sister, had walked out and was about to go for a run. And everything that Stephanie talked about happening to Eric happened to her. The fucking leaf blower, the kids kicked the soccer ball, she backed up, and then she landed into a trash can, and the trash truck fucking picked her up and put her in the back of the trash truck.
You're underselling that. That was so funny to me. I started dying out laughing. She was just running, and then a soccer ball fucking banged her in the head. Like, you could hear it go, boing! And she went flying into the trash can. Fucking hilarious.
Dude, it's fucking... And then obviously, no, it was great. And then obviously she tried getting out, and then as the fucking compact thing, it was a cool fucking kill. Her face get smushed into it, so fucking dope. But then they were like, "Why did she die? Like, what the fuck? What about Eric? Like, why didn't Eric die?" And then Eric's fucking slut mother was like,
"Oh, I had an affair.
You're not the I had an affair. You're not your dad's kid." And she's like,
"Wait, death has spoiled your whole livelihood. So you just upended your whole beliefs." Ooh,
I'm just gonna ruin your adulthood, your whole life.
That's what death did to him.
Oh yeah. But good thing is, Eric's safe.
Yeah,
right.
Sure.
Eric's safe for now. But the next person in line is the little brother, Bobby.
Yeah.
So, Bobby.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck him. We knew he was going to die. He was allergic to peanuts.
Yeah. Fucking
little puss,
right?
Dude. Fucking puss.
All the deadbeats are listening right now who's allergic to peanuts.
They're all peanuts. Yeah, they're all allergic to peanuts. So anyway, why did they go to the hospital? Do you remember why they went to the hospital?
Yeah.
Like, what were they there for anyway?
They wanted to kill him and revive him. Like, he was trying to beat death, wasn't he? Is that what it was?
Yeah, but I think they went to the hospital. Was that the reason? Yeah.
Yeah, because he wanted to eat them.
No, they went to the hospital how could we fucking forget, dude? How could we forget? They went to the hospital to meet William John Bloodworth, JB.
Oh, that's it.
That's why they went how could we forget? And dude,
Bro, I don't know. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm with you. We will get to the very important part of that later on, but we will definitely talk about it. So William John Bloodworth, JB, is played by the impeccable Tony Todd, dude. Fucking phenomenal actor. And again, we'll talk about him a little bit more because doing it in passing is not justice. We will dedicate a specific section to him. But anyway, excuse me. He tells them, like, I've been through this. Like, I know all this shit. Like, I've been through everybody that has been going through this shit, right? That has been having these premonitions, that has seen death. Like, I've been there. And he talks about one of the girls who has been through it, and she lived through it. And what happened to her was that she died, her heart stopped, died, and then got revived back to life, and then that's what broke that cycle. And what he was talking about was the lead actress in the second Final Destination movie.
Yeah, that's where I got it mixed up. Yes.
Yes, yeah. So they're like, okay, cool, too easy. Eric's like, yeah, we could do this. To Bobby, like, we could kill you and then bring you back, and that's going to stop the cycle. And they're like, well, what the fuck? Like, how are we going to do it? Like, how the fuck is it going to happen? And they end up in an MRI room.
Oh, dude, it's my worst fear. I hate that machine. I hate that machine. I hate that machine. I hate that machine. And you know that something just happened like 2 weeks ago. This really happened in real life to somebody. We're getting into this death scene. This really happened to a man. He left metal on. It was like a necklace or something, and he got. Yeah. This is what happened to him in real life 2 weeks ago. Ugh.
Yeah, it's actually something happened very recent.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. First of all. I blame the techs, and I blame so my wife works as an MRI technologist, they're called, and that happens. It happens not to say all the time, but like things are brought in, but especially by nurses, like beds or wheelchairs, by mistake, and then it just fucking gets sucked into the machine. Luckily, people have not been affected by it. But anyway, they end up in an MRI machine, and they. Fucking Eric's like, Bobby, fucking eat this fucking peanut, eat this fucking thing, you'll die. We'll fucking bring you back. It's gonna break the cycle. He's like, fucking fine, like sure, whatever. Like he was first indifferent about it, and then he decided to end up doing it. So then he eats it, and then nothing happens. He's like, wait, I think I'm over it.
I think I might have outgrew it as he started to like fade out. I think I feel a little bit better.
So then he fucking collapses, he starts crawling away, and then Eric's dumb idiot ass goes behind the wheelchair, and now the wheelchair's in front of him, facing where the MRI machine is, right? So he's the only thing between him and that and the MRI machine is the wheelchair. But Death is working his fucking magic, right? So the MRI machine power is turning up and up and up and up. Also, spoiler alert, I could be wrong. If any other MRI technologists are listening to us, that machine's on all the time. I don't know if there's like a power thing, but it's on all the time. Yeah, all the time. It's never shut down. On constantly. Anyway, the power's getting there. He's like, get in the fucking wheelchair. Get in the wheelchair. And he's dying. He's like, you have to get in the wheelchair. You have to get into it. Anyway.
Eric's being a dick.
Eric's kind of being a little bit of a prick. But anyway, Eric gets his comeuppance, and the wheelchair and him fucking shoot into the MRI machine, and he's just getting fucking crushed, and the wheelchair is fucking exploding through him. And fucking Bobby is dying, and he finally sees his EpiPen. He fucking reaches, he finally grabs his EpiPen, fucking hits it, and he's fine. He stands up. He's like, ah. And then the fucking coil to the fucking vending machine that they got the fucking peanut thing from fucking shot, and it hit him in the head, and Bobby is dead. So that was it for Bobby.
You missed one of the cool parts. When Eric stood up and turned around, it ripped out all his piercings in his face. And then it ripped out his toonie nipples, and then like his belly button. And then you saw his tallywhacker, dude. His tallywhacker started getting pulled to the machine. Like, it was like...
Dude, how could I forget? Yep.
Little perv had everything.
Yeah, that was fucking, dude, that was fucking
like
good.
Fucking Bass Pro Shop full of lures. Sorry.
How can I forget about that? Yeah, you're right. Fucking his little tongue, his nose, his fucking titties, his fucking penis. Fuck. Anyway, so then those two are dead, and they're like, wait a minute, why did Death get Eric? And it's like, hey, don't fuck with Death. You get in its way, it's gonna fucking get you. And that's what happened. But now who's up on the chopping block? It's now Stephanie and Charlie and Stephanie's mom, right? So Stephanie's mom is next. So they're like, okay, fuck this. We need to go to Grandma Iris's because we'll be safe. We'll be fucking safe.
I mean, that's
spoiler alert. Good plan.
It is. It really is, because somebody going to a place where somebody stayed alive for so many years, it has to be something going right in there. You know what I mean?
Do you remember where that happened before as well? Where in these movies somebody went to a little hut in the woods?
Yeah, it was Didn't Sawa go camping out there for a while? And Claire?
Devin Sawa
remember
did. Yeah,
Sawa,
Devin
yeah.
Sawa. Not with Claire. He went by
No.
himself.
Yeah, I
Right,
think
so,
Claire
yeah,
did one
yeah.
too, didn't she? Did she go somewhere? It was a
I
hospital.
think she might have. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Devin Sawa also had this little bit of a hut to
Hey,
try to
Sawa.
make sure that he was safe. Hey, Sawa.
Hey, Sawa.
Anyway, hey brother. He follows us. If you guys didn't know, we
Hey,
just say
Sawa.
it every episode. Anyway, so yeah, they head there, right? They're on their way, but death is fucking right on them, dude. Death is fucking knocking.
Top of.
So what happens, and forgive me because the series of events are probably a little funky. They're on this Winnebago kind of thing. It's crazy. Death works in mysterious ways, and they drive up to the compound. There's fucking chaos, right? Death is trying to get him. The fucking bus teeters over and fucking falls into this giant fucking body of water. And Charlie is trying to fucking save Stephanie, and their mom is just trying to get into the house, but as soon as the mom tries to go to get in the house, fucking there's a fire that starts on it because of a spark of them hitting fucking something with the bus. Place catches fire, and then it blows up, and the mom is blown back, right? And Charlie is sitting there and finds her, and the mom's like, "Go save Stephanie, go get her."
I do whatever
And then
I
this
can.
fucking boom, this fucking pole just, dude, that was one of the most shocking things. I was like, I knew she was gonna die, but to see that, I was like, holy fuck. Just fucking
You're
completely
done.
demolishes her, dude. Just crushes her. So then guess who's next? Stephanie's next. And she's already almost there because her head is underwater. So as she's, dude, this got me. She was underwater forever.
Yeah.
She was underwater forever. Charlie's trying to save her.
Have you ever tried to hold your breath when you see like actors underwater or like swimming or
I
something?
do that
Have you ever
sometimes.
been like,
Yeah. I do that
It's
sometimes.
not how they're fucking dead.
Yeah.
Just sit. I'm gonna hold my
Fucking
breath while you
nuts,
explain
dude.
this. Ready? I'm gonna see how long I can hold my breath while you tell this. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
So it's underwater, and Stephanie is under. Don't pass out.
Start getting woozy.
So anyway, Stephanie's underwater. The seatbelt's on. The seatbelt's broken. Fucking Charlie's trying his damnedest to fucking fix it and get it. And Stephanie eventually passes out. Pulls her out of the fucking car. Finally ends up getting her out, and then fucking she wakes up. Chest compressions, whatever he needed to do, he got her, and she was revived. She died and woke up. So they're like, we broke the fucking cycle. Let's fucking go. We broke the cycle. So now, it's time for Charlie's prom, right? So he's going, seeing his date, right? But as they get there, I don't know if you remember, in the very beginning of the movie, it was Iris and Paul's car crossed train tracks. Sorry, that was weird. I had to like yawn sort of, but it was Iris and Paul's car that crossed train tracks, right? But it was leaving town. Maybe I'm wrong here, right? But as soon as that scene where the prom was, right, the train tracks again, the car, same exact car, was getting into town. So it was like Death was leaving. I don't know. Now Death is back. I don't know. I don't know.
I appreciate it.
I don't know. Hey, I fuck with it. So Stephanie's there with Charlie, right? Like meets his date and all that stuff. First of all, their whole family was killed. I'm skipping prom that year. I'm going. I'm going, dude.
I'm going to go and have fun.
So Stephanie's meeting the date's dad, and date's dad I think was the one that's like a doctor or something like that, or and somebody's like, yeah, you know, he's a real hero. He brought his sister back to life, and the doctor was like, what? Didn't you just drown? Like, no, your heart needs to stop for you to be dead. Your heart didn't stop. Yeah. You were just passed out. You weren't dead. And they're like, what? And then fucking good old Lucky Penny somehow comes back into the picture.
It's the same penny I think it was 1968. That's the same exact penny.
Was it the same penny?
Yeah, because I looked it up.
I thought about that. It was okay. So the penny fucking miraculously comes back into the picture and finds itself into the train tracks and wedges in between where the track steers trains. Mm-hmm. and here comes a train carrying logs. Anyway, fucking, they're like, oh shit, it's happening. The fucking train comes up. Dude, also super dope fucking scene. Train comes up, derails. Stephanie and Charlie are running, trying to get out of it, and then it finally stops, and they're like, oh, I think we're good.
They're athletes, yeah. Sorry, outright a derailed train's pretty impressive.
And then here comes some logs and fucking squishes them like little buggies, and they're dead. Dude. Fucking nuts. But before we talk about how you feel about this movie, because I definitely want to get your views on it, we have our very first ad read. Fucking nuts. Let me get to this ad real quick.
You can't tell right now, but I'm super excited and I'm crying a little. Wait, I gotta be on my best behavior while I listen to you do this.
You do. But this is our official ad read for Halloween Hotness. We are a official supported partner and media partner with Halloween Hotness, who actually just got sponsored by Fangoria, which is fucking crazy. But hey, shout out to them. But here we go. This episode is officially supported by Halloween Hotness, the ultimate horror charity event we're proud to be a media partner for. It's going to be on Saturday, October 25th in Los Angeles, with proceeds benefiting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and LA Fire Department Foundation. This event will be a red carpet arrival event, media coverage, silent auction, and interactive murder, mystery, and more. Special celebrity guests include Heather Langenkamp from Nightmare on Elm Street, Brian Fuller, who's a writer and producer, Patrick Ball from The Pit, Amanda Detmer from Final Destination, Naomi Grossman from American Horror Story, Jill Sholin from The Stepfather, Diane Franklin from Better Off Dead, Kelly Maroney from Night of the Comet, and many, many, many more. Do me a favor, you guys. Head to HalloweenHotness.com for all of your gory details. If you want to support, check out the sponsorship tab on that website and find out how you or your brand can be a part of something truly, truly killer. Sponsors will get some super killer visibility. We're talking your logo or your brand will be featured on the official event magazine that every attendee will receive, plus a digital version online, spotlighted on the Jumbotron right on Hollywood Boulevard, where over 100,000 people will see it. And that's just a few of the perks. There is a 501c3 for all sponsorships, donations, and they are tax deductible as well. We're shouting at it all the way to the top. We're going to be shouting this out all the way up to the big night. The links are going to be on our episode description and on our link tree on our Instagram as well. Because horror that gives back, that is the Deadbeats vibe.
Yeah, Halloween Hotness.
Halloween Hotness. Go support him. Go check him out. That was my first ever ad read. That was fun. Sorry, hopefully I didn't fuck it up, but I'll be doing it so much and so much more. Guys, please do me a favor and go visit Halloween Hotness and go check it out. So yeah. Anyway, how'd you feel about the movie?
I thought, okay, I'm going to say a few things. One, I think this should be the last one ever made. I think
they were already greenlit for more.
Okay, well, take that back then. It should be the last one. Yeah. There's only so many times I can sit here and watch. It's been 14 years since the last one, so it's been enough time for me to be like, "Oh, this is kind of new. Oh, I would like to see a little bit. I wouldn't mind seeing this again."
Wait a minute.
Hasn't it been 14 years?
14 years since the last one.
Wait, fact check me while I sit here and talk.
Talk to him. That can't be true.
I thought it was 14. It's been a while, hasn't it? But I think it's been 14 years since the last one, and Will's about to fact check me and see if that's wrong or not, and I apologize if it is. But there's only so many things so many times you can watch death. It slowly kills somebody.
Final Destination 5 was released in 2011. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. Oh my God. 14.
So it's got my attention. And this one did something really well. It did something like I think the last one did, where the fifth one was really the first one. You know what I mean? It was really a prequel.
Love that.
The whole time.
Oh, dude. Dude, the fucking ending and the twist to the fifth one is by far, to me, one of my favorite twists in any movie, in any horror movie, in any movie. Number 5, shit movie, but the very end, that twist, phenomenal.
It made it.
Phenomenal.
And this one made it too because they explored the bloodlines, and it was everybody in that Space Needle. I'm gonna call it that. I think that they do more. They need to do prequels and other storylines about other people in there, because there was some other major characters inside that Space Needle that could have stories to be told. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah. I was always curious to know if and it didn't really touch on it, and I really wish so I think they intentionally did not keep this in there, because it would have been the ending, I think, of an entire story. It would have been so cool to know if every single person involved in all of the Final Destination movies leading up to this one was involved in that lineage from the Space Needle.
And that's what I was
going
to get at too. Because you can go explore that and have other twists or other connections and bring back other characters. You know what I mean? Or callbacks. Yeah. And I like that as a fan. The callbacks. Yeah. The deaths were good. The deaths were good. The last 2 deaths, Stephanie and Charlie, were kind of underwhelming. It was a cool seeing them running, but you know what I mean?
I was shocked. I was shocked.
But it was good. I had fun with it. I would rewatch it maybe with friends, but it was good. I think it's up there with it. It's better than a lot of the other ones.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it was better than a whole lot of them. I love number 1. I love number 2. Number 3 and 4 is where it kind of all fell off on me. Number 5, again, the only redeeming quality in number 5 was that ending scene, which was fucking phenomenal. Yeah. Dude, fucking phenomenal.
This is a good movie. I'm glad we watched it.
It was fun. It was a fun watch.
Dude, I stand by it, though. That opening scene was awesome. I loved it.
It was great.
It was great. Her, the young actress or whatever her name was great. Like, it was Irish. Young Irish was great. And Stephanie
I'm getting this wrong. Breck Bessinger, dude, fucking fantastic. Who played Iris? I thought she was fucking phenomenal.
She was.
So I would rewatch it with friends. I enjoyed it the first time watching it. I enjoyed it, obviously, when I saw it for the first time. The second time I watched it, the rewatchability to me wasn't really that great, because a lot of the reason why I was enjoying it the first time is because of all of the shocks that was happening, right? All of the cool little details that was occurring. That's why I enjoyed it so much. The second time I watched it, I was kind of like,
maybe rewatch it when somebody hasn't seen it before. You know what I mean? So you can relive with them.
It's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point. So no, not bad. I didn't hate it either. I really don't know how to rate it. I maybe a 6.8. It wasn't bad, right? Maybe a 7.
I do a, 6.9, 69.
Okay. Hey, heck yeah. Okay. So I don't want to talk about all the characters, right? Because, but who do you think was the deadbeat? Who was the worst? Because a lot of them. I didn't really feel any. I honestly didn't feel any connection with any of them other than Iris.
I think Deaths is a deadbeat, just to making some of the things all like making me cringe during that.
Deadbeat. Yeah.
The barbecue cookout scene. But I didn't connect with except for Iris. Young Iris.
I thought the dad sucked. I wasn't a fan of the dad.
I didn't like Eric too much sometimes.
I liked Eric, I think. Yeah. Anyway, nothing too crazy. So I'm not even going to get too much into the characters, right? We've been, whatever.
There's only one.
But there's only one that we will get to. With this, though, what do you think was your favorite kill?
Man, I kind of want to say maybe the garbage truck.
Really? Okay.
The girl, because because it took me through emotions of seeing her get hit in the face. It's so funny, like the comedy part of stuff. And she's literally describing what's going to happen to Eric and it happened to her, and then the soccer ball smoked her. And then I got to watch. I watched behind the scenes too because I really think something is interesting. I watched to see how it's made and how she got crushed with like that breakaway wall and seeing it going across her face. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I kind of enjoyed it. I just that was pretty dope. What was yours?
That's a good one. Gosh, it was between two. It was between the MRI one and then the lawnmower one. I think the lawnmower one to me was the best because the lead up to it, like it was
Yeah.
sending you in so many different types of directions where you thought was going to be the official thing that was going to kill that person, but it was just the process that was leading to it. So
And
I didn't hate it. Yeah, I didn't hate it.
The honorable mention though has got to be the Space Needle, but it didn't really happen. But if that wasn't really would have happened, that was
Space Needle was, dude. Space Needle was wild.
I would rewatch that scene. You're talking about rewatchability. I would rewatch that scene. That's what I would watch the most.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm glad you brought up the Space Needle because we didn't mention, right, that little kid who was the last one to die ended up being JB, William John Bloodworth, played by Tony Todd. And the transition scene of him who moved the train and then it turned into little JB, dude, was fucking phenomenal. JB's scene in this with Tony Todd, it really it capped off to me. You say earlier that like you think this needs to be the last one. I agree,
Yeah.
specifically because of this scene. JB has been in every single one of these movies. That's why I didn't want to like just like kind of skate through it as we were talking about the movie and just kind of talk about Tony Todd like real quick. Like we have to share our respects, right? We need to just dedicate a section to Tony Todd, right? He is a tyrant in horror, right? He's a fucking absolute legend. And he's a very rare type of horror actor where he doesn't really need blood or jump scares to scare you, right? This fucking guy just opens his mouth and speaks. Immediate chills. Right?
Not
Like
even
fucking immediate.
Just his presence. When you see him in a horror movie, you know it's about to command your attention. It's going to demand your eye contact with him. Your ears are open, all your senses, because his monologues are so beautiful. Like in any horror
100%.
movie, he breaks
100%.
it down in Candyman. In this movie,
Yeah. I'm going to say it again, and I can't say it enough. Tony Todd is an absolute legend. He speaks, people are listening. You don't need any of the flashy fucking kills, the flashy blood. This fucking man speaks and it immediately sends chills down your fucking spine. And anybody knows that Tony Todd is Candyman, right? And that's like that fucking position, right? That role was super polarizing. But when it comes down to like, to me, I think diehard super horror fans know that his role in Final Destination was just as important. Just as important.
The Harbinger.
Because 100%. Because of how polarizing it was. Up until this movie, you had no fucking idea who he was or what his role was in this movie. You just knew whatever it was fucking important. You didn't know if he was death. You didn't know if he was the fucking villain. You didn't know if he was the hero or the savior. He wasn't anything. He was just fucking there. And you know, down deep in your fucking heart, you knew that mattered. Right? And then you have the scene in this movie where to me, dude, it felt like a fucking curtain call. Right? Not only for just his character, but for the legacy of Tony Todd.
And it was, man.
Fucking
insane.
Insane.
He brought life experiences, what he was going through, to that role. Like, he was speaking probably from his real self. You know, what he was really going through.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Yeah, he the directors told him, like, hey, you're going to have a little bit to say. However you want to do it, give him a send-off. And I'm not going to say exactly what was said on the podcast because I urge whoever it is that's listening, please pause it, go to YouTube, go to wherever, go get the movie, watch the movie, go to the scene, and just listen to his final lines. It was a send-off for his character. It was a send-off for the legacy of Tony Todd because he died shortly after, right? And to me, a perfect send-off to the movie because he said, my job here is done. Enjoy life.
Yeah.
And that's it. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Anyway,
One of the best. One of the best scenes in horror.
100%.
I mean,
Rest in peace
if you think
to
about
Tony
it.
Todd, man. I agree, man. As far as like the weight of everything, rest in peace to Tony Todd. A true fucking anchor to horror. Definitely lost a good one. Anyway, there it is. That is the Final Destination, Bloodlines. I didn't hate it, right? I thought it was a pretty good movie. To me, rewatchability wasn't great, but I watch it with friends, right? Just to kind of see the shock factor and watch them fucking go nuts. Like, to me, specific kills too. Like, I'll show my coworkers, like, watch this shit. It was cool. It was fun. I had fun. I haven't had that much fun though, honestly, while watching a horror movie in a long time.
Since
I knew I
Repo.
wasn't scared. I was enjoying it. Since Repo, fuck you. Anyway, that's it. That's Bloodlines. We got some stuff coming up for you guys in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be super kind of like all over the place. We want to do some really good movies coming up as well. I think our next one that we plan on doing, we're not going to talk about it.
Let me just pause because you're about to get into a bunch of stuff. Will can't go to a lot of stuff, and we're going to have a busy August. Like, it's going to be huge. I don't know what we're going to do. We're blessed with all this happening all at once, Will, and the sponsor and all the stuff that's coming at us. But forgive us for getting episodes out maybe a little bit later than normal. It's just we're growing and discovering other avenues and other opportunities that we're trying to build our community with y'all. You know what I mean? But there's no
100%.
way, Will, you can name everything. My God, dude. When we were talking about the other day, my head about exploded.
You gave me an entire list of things that was happening for the Deadbeats, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, holy shit.
Dude.
We have... I'm not even going to make an attempt to get everything, but we have PR packages in the mail that were sent to us from fucking legitimate fucking movie companies. Dude, it's fucking crazy. And we're going to be We're going to be opening that up and on an episode, right? We have a good amount of actors and actresses that have shown interest in being on our show, and we have somebody who is just been recently cast on a very, very highly anticipated horror TV series that's coming out very, very soon. That's actually being shot right now. It's fucking wild. We have the convention coming up, right? So we're going to be interviewing the owner of SC Horror. The date that I have, I think it was August 2nd. I believe that was the date that we came up with, which is a Saturday. We're going to be interviewing him. We're going to be talking about all the fun stuff that we have going on there. So he's going to be able to sell SC Horror. It's been going on 3 years strong. It's huge. It's, to me, I'm pretty sure it's like probably the biggest horror convention in South Carolina that we're a part of, that we're going to have a booth for, and we have so much fun shit that's happening there. Oh, fucking hell. What else do we have? Dude, we have so much shit going on.
That's what I was saying. I knew you was going to do this.
The
interviews. We can't even name the interviews.
Gosh, yeah. Specifically, definitely can't. Yeah, we have
got merch.
We've merch. Yeah, dude, it's fucking PR packages in the mail. We have people who are reaching out to us. We have Halloween Hotness that we're an official media partner for. We have another fucking company that is fucking that we're going to be a media partner for, right? Like a fucking and they focus on horror documentaries. It's fucking crazy.
And what about the company that we're talking to reaching out, maybe joining them or being a part of their team?
Yes. Another fairly large horror company had just reached out to us and mentioned something, right? And I emailed them and just kind of waiting to see what happens with that. I don't want to obviously talk too much about any of that, but it's crazy. It's even more crazy because a lot of the people that we have lined up to interview are like, hey, we can't wait to interview with you, but just remember, we can't talk about this. So like, they're working on some huge shit for the horror community. Dude, we're blessed. I fucking knew year 2 was going to be wild. I didn't know this wild and so overwhelming. Hey, anybody listening, if you are a manager of some sort who doesn't mind taking a little bit no money, I'm just kidding.
We'll pay you in kisses.
Yeah, we'll pay you in hugs and kisses. We're trying to figure it out. But man, we're having so much fun doing it. Thank you to our Deadbeaters who are always reaching out to us on Instagram, who are always reaching out to us on all of the socials. We love every fucking single one of you. We were just on TikTok Live, and that did pretty well. Like, fuck, it's mind-blowing. It's fucking mind-blowing.
I knew you were going to bring it up.
Had to talk about it. I wish I had a list of things here that we're doing, but it's mind-blowing how much shit that we have going on. Dude, this season is going to be a very, very, very busy season for us. August, September, October, November, December. We are jam-fucking packed. Now is the time to be a Deadbeats fan. So check us out, like us, follow us, listen to us. With that, JT, what do you got?
You know what? I want to do something respectful. Little R.I.P. Little monologue, little tribute to Tony Todd right here. Insert now.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm so generous.
What's wrong?
You're supposed to at the end. You're supposed to be like, okay, JT. Instead of we just fade off to black and it's like his pictures, like his dates. You know what I mean?
I didn't know where you were going with that. I thought I'm making another. Hey, you know what?
Here.
All respects it. What are you doing? Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.